Hello, my lovers. Welcome to another Character Tuesday. Yes, lovers, and it's Tuesday again. And of course, as you know, we are still in the land of seduction. Yes. So, of course, you know and I know that we're doing seduction this week. But what exactly are we going to be touching? This week, we're going to be focusing on seductive antagonists, mastering the art of creating compelling villains with an irresistible charm. All right, my lovers, so let's get into it. So for the seductive antagonist, what we need to consider is what exactly is an antagonist. And I know we covered this before. This is, of course, the opposite to the protagonist. This is your good old healthy villain. Yes. Now imagine combining seduction with villainy. It's going to be awesome. So let's get in. Enter the realm of seductive antagonists, where charm becomes a weapon and allure turns into manipulation. These captivating villains possess an irresistible charm that draws others into their web, their motives masked by a veneer of charm and charisma. Brace yourselves for the battle of wits and a dance of deception this week as we explore these compelling foes in the world of fiction. So let's get into our 5 pro tips for this week. Alrighty, pro tip number 1, layered motivations. Give your seductive antagonist complex and multi-dimensional motivations that go beyond the surface of charm. Explore their desires, fears, and hidden vulnerabilities that add depth to their character. It is absolutely essential for us to delve deep into motivations of our seductive antagonists. And in doing so, we will be exploring the layers beneath their charming facade. And this, of course, is going to give you that bestseller quality, because everyone loves a story, a good story, turned inside out. Uncover your seductive antagonist's hidden desires, unresolved traumas, or twisted ambitions, creating a complex and compelling character whose actions are driven by more than just surface charm. On to pro tip number 2, manipulative tactics. Develop a range of manipulative tactics that your seductive antagonist employs to control and deceive others. Whether it's charm, flattery, or emotional manipulation, their tactics should be irresistible yet dangerous. Equip your seductive antagonist with a repertoire of manipulative tactics that enchant and deceive their victims. From expertly crafted lies and persuasive flattery to calculated emotional manipulation, their seductive charm becomes a dangerous weapon that lures others into their web of control. And my lovers, I know you guys know there's nothing better than a controlling and manipulative villain in your story that helps to bring your story along and helps to push your storyline forward. On to pro tip number 3, emotional intelligence. Give your seductive antagonist a keen sense of emotional intelligence. Show that they understand people's desires, weaknesses, and insecurities, using this knowledge to exploit and manipulate their victims. Empower your seductive antagonist with a keen understanding of human emotions and vulnerabilities. Show your readers that your seductive antagonist possesses an uncanny ability to read people, exploiting their desires, fears, and insecurities with masterful precision, making them a formidable and manipulative force to be reckoned with. Because after all, a little manipulation goes a long way with your seductive antagonist character building. On to pro tip number 4, moral ambiguity. Add depth to your seductive antagonist by infusing them with shades of moral ambiguity. Explore their inner conflicts, conflicting motivations, or moments of empathy, blurring the line between right and wrong and leaving your readers questioning their own moral compass in the face of their compelling charm. They may have redeeming qualities or conflicting motivations, making them more nuanced and intriguing as a character. And believe me, Labbers, when I say moral ambiguity that gets your readers so involved that they're questioning their own moral obligations and moral standings, is a great way to engage your reader and to keep your readers connected with what it is that you're writing in your fiction piece. Now, on to the final pro tip of the day. Pro tip number 5, charmed allies. And no, we're not talking about witchcraft or the movie Charmed or the series Charmed. We're actually talking about persons who, are charmed allies. Now, introduce charmed allies or followers who are captivated by the seductive antagonist's charisma. And this is where the charm comes in. So that is, your antagonist is going to charm those followers, making them allies. And of course, it's like a groupie syndrome kind of thing. Yes. So these allies can further highlight their persuasive powers and enhance their overall impact. They're, of course, being the seductive antagonist. Throughout your fiction piece, it is important to surround your seductive antagonist with a network of charmed allies who are irresistibly drawn to their charisma. These followers become a testament to their persuasive powers, reinforcing the impact and influence of your seductive antagonist as they navigate their way through the story. There is nothing more fulfilling than having your charmed allies help to bring out the different traits of your seductive antagonist. All right, my Labbers, so we are now at the end of our pro tip series, and I have one quick point for you to remember when writing your seductive antagonist's role. Now remember, with charm as their weapon, they seduce hearts and manipulate minds by alluring you over to their irresistible dark side. Beware their enchanting spell, for their charm conceals a villainous web ready to entangle the unsuspecting. So my Labbers, thank you for tuning in to Character Tuesday. Join us next week while we pick up on more seductive character building tips. Thanks for tuning in. Have a great week, guys. Love, peace, and light. Until next week. Mwah. Bye for now.